Hi guys, and welcome back again to the YouTube channel. Today I have another video for you. It's about a throw Barb today, which I leveled yesterday on stream. So if you haven't yet, you might want to check out my live stream sometimes on YouTube. I just started streaming on YouTube for like this session yesterday, and yeah, went really well. It was actually a lot of fun. And yeah, I want to showcase this throw Barb and what I learned basically from the stream yesterday. So what I did, I was starting with full Saigon set. I'm at Act 4 Nightmare right now, and I'm level 46 at the moment. So kind of low level, I think, but still it's okay. So what we did is we put enough strength to wear our gear, as so often it is the case. Then we did many points in dexterity, because the throw weapons often need dexterity or much dexterity to be able to be equipped. And then we put like some points into vitality until our life felt kind of decent for the progression we are at, right? But that's up to you. Dex is the most damage for your throwing, so you should definitely, or you can definitely put some points into there to boost up your damage and attack rating, right? Attack rating wise, we are really doing fine. So we are in as I said, Act 4 Nightmare, and we are at around 12k or 11.5k attack rating for a double throw. That's like insane. So resistance wise, we are also doing good. I want to lose the Saigon set pretty soon, but yeah, for now we are still rocking with it, except for the shield obviously, because otherwise we couldn't double throw. For our rings, we do have 2 Nagel rings, one with Mana Leech, which is pretty nice. You can use any ring really. So Nagels are just fine for magic finding, and yeah, Mana Steal, like Mana Leech, is really good to just keep your mana pool up, right? Then we have some rando amulet. And for the weapons, we just used what we found actually. So I only muled over the set basically. And I think these 3 charms here that we are using. And the rest is just self-found gear. So for charms we have, this one is probably our best. A +8 56 ED or AR, not ED, Grand Charm, which is we found that somewhere in Nightmare, I think. That's pretty cool, pretty good charm. And then we just tried to get throwing weapons that had the highest damage possible. What would be great is ethereal throwing weapons, because they just don't lose quantity in PD2, right, when you throw them. So ethereal ones are always better than the normal ones. You definitely want to go for those, but yeah, I just didn't yet. I'll try to find some. So before, our weapons were like this. We just found, like, used anything that had some ED on it, that had some physical damage on it for throwing. And right now I crafted this one, which is pretty cool. It has some attack speed, it has some enhanced damage, it has some minus target defense and a Frost Nova proc, which is actually noticeable because it slows enemies around you, right? This was one of the crafts for weapons. It's like Perfect Sapphire and a Tear Rune, I think, I'm not sure. But yeah, it gives the minus defense, the Frost Nova, and the ED basically. That's a pretty cool craft, I think. And for our main hand, we have one that has amplify damage on striking proc, basically, a harpoon, which is really good because yeah, you notice the amp damage a lot. You'll see when I show you guys the gameplay. What I want to add here is only the main hand increased attack speed and procs and stuff does count. So you really want to have this the proccing one in your main hand, and how you do that is actually the one that you equipped first is the one that is main hand. So even if I do that, this one is main hand. You definitely need to be careful about that. You can see that with the damage here. Like, this is my main hand, and this one has the 1 to 71 increase, or like lightning damage bonus. That one is the higher one. When I now equip, unequip this and equip again, it switches around. See? So always the first weapon you equip is the main hand. Keep that in mind. Alright. So for, like I said, for throwing, like the increased attack speed is only valuable on your main hand. And your offhand can be something that just, yeah, has some hard-hitting stuff. Anything really. But I didn't find anything better than this, sadly. Until now. And I will probably just use some of my good charms in a second. Yeah, I think I will slowly add them to the build to like have still a progression feeling for hell mode basically. So for now we are actually doing the quest for Diablo. I haven't done that yet, and I have done the Hellforge, but oh wait, I did forget to go over the skills basically. So our charms are nothing to write home about, right? Just random charms that we found. And some resist, some life. Yeah, some faster run walk here. It's all over the place. And for our skill tree, it's also pretty much all over the place. So we want 1 point into leap, I think. That's what I did at least, and it helps to jump over like some ridges and stuff. Then we want to max out throwing mastery first. This gives pierce, this gives crit strike, this gives a lot of damage and attack rating, which is like everything we really want in this build. That's pretty good. Then I expect 1 point into any of those, because they are kind of one-hit wonders, right? This natural resistance gives me 21% all res, which is really good for 1 point spent. This one gives me space level, so I don't actually get physical damage reduction, but it gives me 40% more armor. That's pretty nice. Then we have some more FHR, and we have some more run speed here, which is kind of good bonuses here all around. Then we go to the walk rise basically, so I expect 1 into everything. Later on I probably will max out battle orders, or like try to max it out, or maybe battle cry. I'm not quite sure about that yet. I need to see how I progress then. But yeah, 1 point into everything. We just buff with battle command, shout, battle orders, and that's about it. For breaking physical immunes, we can use the battle cry. If you don't have the amp damage proc, you can use both to shred physical resistance even more. And okay, then for our main skill, we put like 1 into prerequisites, and then we max double throw, which just gives a lot of damage basically, a lot of attack rating, has these bounces. I'm not sure actually if the bounces scale up, but yeah, so it says here 8 bounces. And then we have, yeah, probably we could max double swing at some point too, to just provide the synergy to our double throw. But yeah, I'll show you how this build performs here. So you just throw, and in PD2 the weapons ricochet. So you see it clears relatively good. For the weapons we have, we don't have any good weapons right now. And this is Nightmare Chaos, right? Pretty decent. At sometimes you can just hit a frenzy on the way around an enemy, so you get the walk speed, run speed and stuff. Mercenary wise, I haven't gotten one yet, because she always died. I used the Act 1 mercenary for leveling, but it's also damage was really fine, right? I don't really need the Act 5 mercenary right now, at all. Maybe it helps at start of Act 5 to use an Act 5 mercenary if you don't have any good gear. I think I will use just the Faith Bow that I did for my Necromancer. I will just use it on this character then, and just see if I can just slap that on a Act 1 mercenary and have it go well with that. Later on also Templar Smite then probably from my Necro to this character, or like to this character's mercenary. So we, yeah, just shred all the enemies later on. But yeah, keep in mind, these are just self-found weapons, so it's getting a lot better. And late game option wise, we probably want to go for some sorry, for some wraith flights. Ethereal wraith flights with some good corruption would be ideal, right? So your main hate corruption could be some attack speed, which would be great. And your offhand corruption should be like as much damage as you can find. Or maybe deadly strike, maybe attack rating. Like some good hybrid corruption basically. That would be great. Alright, I think that's enough for the showcase. So we are not the fastest build at the moment, but it's still like clearing relatively fast, as you can see. Completely reasonable, I think, for progressing. Especially at this level that I am right now. Like 46 here in Chaos Sanctuary and Nightmare is actually really like low, I think. I think on any of my characters I was higher. So that says something about the build, I think. Performs really well. Now I shouldn't battle orders within all the mobs here, I think. But yeah. Alright, let's just zone out. That's about it for the showcase, guys. I'll just go ahead and kill Diablo real quick, and then I'll progress further to Hell mode at some point. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, stay updated on my YouTube channel, because there's like more to this throw Barb coming. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and a subscribe if you want, and see you soon. Bye bye, guys.